The Mäntsälä rebellion lasted from the end of February to the first week of March 1932, and it was organized by the far-right and anti-communist Lapua movement to overthrow the Finnish government. It started when some 400 armed members of the Civil Guards militia interrupted a meeting of Social Democrats in Mäntsälä, which is a town some tens of kilometers northeast from the Finnish capital Helsinki, with small arms fire. In the next few days, leading members of the Lapua movement and hundreds of armed members of the Civil Guards arrived at Mäntsälä. The former Chief of General Staff, Major General Martti Wallenius, also joined the rebellion's leadership. The men refused to disperse and demanded the Finnish government's resignation and a change in political course. And this was despite the fact that in 1930 the Finnish parliament had declared the Communist Party and its affiliated organizations illegal. 2 days later, the Finnish government ordered the leaders of the Lapua movement arrested using the Protection of the Republic Act, which the movement itself had urged for a year before. Army units began preparing as Chief of Defense Lieutenant General Mr. Arne Sihvonen was prepared to use force to end the rebellion. Orders were given to reinforce Helsinki's defense with tanks and artillery in case the situation would escalate. On March the 2nd, the right-wing Finnish President Per-Eeva Svinhufvud strongly condemned the rebellion on radio and urged the ordinary militiamen to return home, and promised that only the leaders and those who had urged others to join the revolt would be punished. The men dispersed and the leaders were arrested a few days later, and during that spring the Lapua movement was disbanded. The Mäntsälä rebellion can be considered the last major incident caused by the radical right-wing activism in Finland after the 1918 Finnish Civil War. In the coming years, the economic situation in Finland would improve and the radical movements would lose support. One member of the Mäntsälä rebellion did commit suicide, 52 were imprisoned, most of them were given suspended sentences, relatively few had to serve prison sentences.